welcome. Good to see all the people who just joined us for the Russian session. It's quite a special one today. It's one of the songs that I've lived with since my early childhood. Michael, I'm going to mute you because we hear you shuffling some pages. Yeah. So, who has heard that song, the Nightingale song? Huh? Hands up. Diana, you know, of course. Right. Okay, Justin, you know. It's quite a popular Russian art song, a romance, a Russian art song, a romance. And it's one of the first known Russian art songs. Also, it's the most known melody by Alexander Alyabyev, who is a very interesting figure and, in my view, underestimated as a composer, and his role in Russian music is underestimated. The first thing we do here, we just do a little check of our voices, even though some of us have already warmed up, but some of us haven't, and those who have been singing may have forgotten how to sit upright and how to, not strain yourselves too much. So we will just do a couple of sounds, vowels into our face, into our mouth to check where we are today. Okay. Maria, this is a Russian session, yeah?
Yes, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Join this one too. It's a nice one. Sing an octave higher, this one. We'll sing
Okay, thank you. Nice to see you. I want to see you. That's it.
Yeah. So, okay, sit upright. Check that your spine is not curving. You are sitting upright. The crown of your head is the top point in your body. Face is relaxed. Shoulders, let's lift them. And as you do that, we relax our face again, relax the jaw, drop our shoulders, sense of opening here, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to do an R, really relaxing our face, just placing that vowel, placing that sound into our body, making it, making all our body vibrate, the whole of our body vibrate. Yeah, let's go. Any pitch. Some people say they feel it even in the soles of their feet when they sing. In any case, it's good to feel the soles of your feet on the ground. So you are really, and your bum on the chair. So you're really grounded, you are kind of solid there. At the same time, you feel the space above you. And we need the space above us because we're going to sing about a nightingale singing high in the sky, okay? So, one more time, breathe in. You can't see, I'm doing this. Breathe in, and another ah. Ah, feeling all that, and feeling on that space, and the connection with the floor and with the chair. Next thing we do, we go up and down in our range. Okay, this song is quite rangy. Let's go. Way down. One more time, and that will be it for today, for the warm-up. Okay, one more time. All the way down. Good. This song is a show-off number very often for sopranos. A very interesting song that also can be sung in many different ways. The first thing we do, we will learn the tune, and I'm going to show it to you here. We are not singing it in this key, no way. It's Solovej, Solovej. I know that Maria, you do it there. We're going to go right down in our range. I thought about which key we can sing it in as a group. We will sing it in G minor, which may be slightly low for some of us. If we have time, we will go up and sing it for sopranos and tenors, whoever wants to try higher at some point later on in the session. Solovej. Now, the only word that I'd like us to know by heart here is Solovej. Solovej. We will sing it many, many, many times here. It's the nightingale. Solovej. So the first word in the song is Solovej, and in chorus we have Solovej, Solovej, голосистый Solovej, 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 lots of Solovej, yeah? Solovej. And what would help is that if you keep that relaxed for saying the O's here, The O's are in the Russian. If you see how it's spelled in Russian, in Cyrillic, it has O, yeah? Yeah? Many times here, solo. And in Russian, we pronounce it as, it should be so. Oh God, I didn't really change that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't change transliteration. I'm so sorry. Oh, I pasted the wrong transliteration for you. Oh, okay, we'll do our best. I'm sorry about this. It should be Solovej. In the music, it's correct. So maybe we'll just sing that verse, at least to start with. The when it's not emphasized, the O, when it's not emphasized, is pronounced like an Solovej. Yeah? Solovej. So, Solovej moy. Let's go together. Solovej moy. You have that little crossed out little note there, which is a decoration, and these notes had different rules how we sing them in different times in musical history. For that period, it would be a longer note. It won't be moy, it'll be moy rather than moy, okay? Which is why I'm stretching it. You don't have to. One more time, first phrase. Solovej moy. Next phrase. Solovej. Actually, it should be Solovej. Very decorated. So the original tune is Solovej. The decorated one is Solovej. I will sing it in a decorated way, in the embellished way. You don't have to. So let's do the first phrase together. I hope you don't mind what we're doing it together with text, because the melody is slow, and I think that here introducing it together with text would be actually okay. So if text is too much, do la la la's, but I'm going to sing it with text this time, yeah? So, and again, back to Solovej. Solovej is Nightingale, moy is mine. Solovej, same thing again, yeah? First phrase, stretch it and embellish it. Solovej moy, Solovej. The next bit. Голосистый Solovej. So we go to major here. Голоси. Sing with me, second line, let's go. Голосистый Solovej. Голосистый comes from голос, which is the voice. Голосистый is full of voice, voiced, well, beautifully voiced. Nightingale, yeah? Is the second line okay? I'll do it one more time. Голоси. Sing with me, second line. Голосистый Solovей. Next bit. Ты куда летишь? Okay, I'll do it one more time. See how we move between major and minor. We move between parallel minor and major here. We have this all the time, going to that parallel major, and then back to minor, which is very, very traditional for Russian folk music. And if we have time, I'll tell you about the folk elements in this song. There are many folk elements here, including this major minor thing. So ты, that's the last bar, last measure on the second line. Ты куда? Go with me, let's go. Ты куда Okay, I'll do it one more time. Ты куда? I'm lost. Ты куда летишь? Ты, yeah, ты. Sorry, I found myself now. Let's go. Ты куда летишь? Где всю ночку? I'll do it one more time. There's a little decorative element here. Где всю ночку? Okay? Где? Let's go together. Где всю ночку пропоешь? So пропоешь. Instead of the simple пропоешь, which is the skeleton of the melody, we have all that embellishment. So, где, where should we go from? Где, ты куда летишь? Где всю ночку? From где всю ночку? So that's 2 measures, 2 last bars on the 3rd line. Где, okay? Let's go slowly. Где всю ночку пропоешь? That's the trickiest stuff. Everything else is much easier. And from this lyrical side of the poem, lyrical side of the song, we go into a dance tune, into a Russian circle dance kind of, or balalaika-like tune. We're going to connect everything now. What I haven't translated is where are you flying? Ты куда? Where are you flying? Летишь. Где? Where? Всю is all, the whole. Ночку, night. Пропоешь comes from петь. Pra is a suffix indicating a long process. Пропоешь, you will sing through the night. Where are you going? Where are you going to sing through the night? Okay? I'm going to sing everything together from the beginning. Sa, right? And by the way, I have a score with piano accompaniment somewhere. So Angela, if you want this to play, it's in that key, but it's in Russian. I haven't put the transliteration there, but it has the whole score with the piano, with all these. There's this interesting introduction, stuff like that. So, if interested, email me, let me know. So, ready from the beginning, let's go. And we learned that word Solovej. There'll be lots of Solovej now. Here is our chorus. Solovej мой, Solovej, голосистый Solovej. All clear, right? So we have Sa, with an embellishment in the middle. Solovej, yeah. So we go up and down with this little sign, yeah, looking like infinity a little bit. Yeah. Let's go together. Solovej мой, Solovej, голосистый Solovej. And then it carries on. on. Соловей мой. So that's a decoration. Свей мой. So you can just sing Vey moi. If that note is too high, it's high, yeah? So we're going from the second bit, the last two lines of the score. Let's go. Соловей мой, соловей, голосистый соловей. So the ending one more time, the last line. Голосистый соловей. And then it has this. I guess it's like a nightingale. Little bird, yeah, flying. Yeah? Let's sing Соловей мой соловей, голосистый соловей, my full of voice, my nightingale. Just the chorus. And соловей мой соловей, голосистый соловей, соловей мой соловей, голосистый соловей. So you can imagine, or maybe you have heard how sopranos show off on this one. Голосистый соловей. All these things, they do all that, and so really show off his song with a big range. There is an arrangement that is there is a piece actually for sopranos how they can show off what they can do. They unfortunately only sing one verse, and what I find interesting about this song is that Alyabyev, who had a really good upbringing, he came from a higher middle class in Russia. He was a dvaryanin, which is quite a, he was well off. His parents were well off. He received really good education. He served in the Imperial Army. By the age of 36, he was completely sorted. He had been to the Napoleon war with the Napoleon. He went here, he went there. He got special golden medals from the Queen, and he came back, age 36, full of respect, medals, and salary. And it's not salary; it's something that like a pension that an army person gets, subsidy for the rest of his life. Then he met the woman of his life, a woman whom he loved. But what happened, and he was writing these beautiful Mozart-like sounding sonatas and little concertos and operas and Russian art songs like this, and suddenly he writes this, which I think is actually originally a very sad tune. And it's about separation. What happens to him? He plays cards one evening. Everyone was playing cards. Pushkin was playing cards. Everyone was playing cards. And he got into a heated argument with somebody who was playing with him, who apparently cheated. And he told him not to cheat. And there was an argument. And he slapped this man on the face. And a few days later, that man died. Apparently, it was not, he didn't cause this guy's death. But because everyone saw them having an argument, he was still accused of pushing him towards death. The man had something wrong with his heart and his selezionka, which is what, a pancreas or something. Basically, the reason for death was different, but still Alyabyev was accused of causing premature death to this man. A very sad story. So he went to prison and he spent 3 years in prison. What was interesting again is that just what kind of prison was that? Imperial prison for army officers. He had special food that he was allowed to be brought from the outside of the prison because he didn't like the diet that they were providing him. And his sister managed to talk them into letting him have an upright piano in his prison cell. Nice. So he sat in his prison cell for 3 years. He composed music and, enjoyed his little holiday, although not really enjoyed it. But he wrote that art song. I would like to talk more about it, but maybe I shouldn't right now because we want to sing, right? Let's sing. I'm hearing someone. Wait. Please mute. Let me just check. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay. I think we're sorted. Let's go again. Share screen. We'll just sing that verse for now, okay? I messed up the Latin transliteration for the rest of it. Okay. Let's go. Let me see what's happening in our chat. There are lots of songs about Nightingale, lots of Solovejkas and lots of these songs. Nightingale is one of these symbolic figures in Russian folklore generally, not just in songs, but in fairy tales, tales and fables and whatever. Yeah. Perhaps that's a song. There are several. There's also a famous, more military song about Nightingale. Tons of Solovej. I know, Diana, it's a much later song. It's the 20th century. So Delvig, who wrote this text, was a good friend of the composer. And what's interesting is that the song was known, I think, even earlier than the poem was first published. So it went into this Russian musical aristocracy circles, and then it was published. There are several different versions of this text, but most of them, if not all of them, talk about a woman who sees that Nightingale as a symbol of her beloved who is going somewhere. For some time there has been a myth that this was about Pushkin's death, and because Pushkin died, Alyabyev wrote that art song because somebody was leaving them, but it's not correct because historically it didn't quite work. Lots of different guesses why this song was composed, but it does have a sad meaning. So maybe we could do this second verse. Let's see if it can be read okay. Кто-то бедная, как я, ночь прослушает тебя. Я не смыкаючи очей, утопаючи в слезах. Basically, the CH that I usually put for ch is spelled as C with a little thing on top of it. It's another way of transliterating it, but it's more like a Europeanized transliteration. Nочь. So what I'm going to do, I will speak through it now, and if it's not quite what you like, just la 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 with me, okay? Because I know there are people who are learning language. Кто-то бедная, как я. Кто-то is somebody. Бедная is poor. Or in Russian, when we say poor, it's not only poor in terms of money. Yeah, like in English. It means unhappy.
To be pitied,
down.
right?
Huh?
To be pitied, pitiable.
Yeah, exactly, pitied. Как я, like me. So, кто-то бедная, как я, same kind of syllables per phrase, easy, it should be easy to sing. Now the next line. Ночь прослушает тебя. So it's not ch, прослушает. So the sh, the s with a little birdie sign above it is a sh. Ночь прослушает тебя. I'll say it again in the rhythm of the song. Ночь прослушает тебя. So I'm going to sing these first two lines in the second verse. See if you can do it and if you know the tune well enough, or you can see some of it there. Кто-то бедная, как я, ночь прослушает тебя. Ночь is night, прослушает will listen through, тебя, you. So somebody as poor as I am will listen to you all the way through the night. And then the next bit, не смыкаючи очей. I'll do it one more time. Не смыка... sorry, не смыкающий... Yeah, yeah. Не смыкаючи очей. And the last one. Утопаючи в слезах. Утопаючи в слезах. В слезах. We merge them together. Не смыкаючи, not bringing our eyelids together, not blinking, not closing our eyes, yeah? Утопаючи. It's смыкаючи, утопаючи. It's an old way of pronouncing this verb. You don't say this now anymore. Утопаючи is sinking, drowning. В слезах, in tears, right? It's a sad song. I'm going to sing the whole of this verse. You can see the melody in front of you. You can see the second verse's text above it. Do one or the other or both, as much as is comfortable for you. Yeah? Кто? Let's go. Кто-то бедная, как я, ночь прослушает тебя. Не смыкаючи очей. Утопаючи в слезах. Соловей мой, соловей, голосистый соловей, соловей мой, соловей, голосистый соловей. Right? So when we sing the Solovej, you can add all sorts of variations here. Solovej, Solovej. Just play with this. Do some of you recognize that this is a dance song? Very simple chord sequence which can be played on a balalaika. 1 4 1 5 1 4 1 5 1. The three chords you can play on balalaika. This is it. These are the chords. So very simple, speeding up, hinting on a dance song, like Russian melodies. Only I don't understand the word. Yeah, Maria, you don't need to understand. Just connect with the music. Yeah, sign above the sea for the ch sound. It's done. Yeah. Okay. So how about, let me just see your faces. How about we sing the first two verses together? That'll be enough text for us today. First two verses, and then we will try and do it slightly higher. So some of you will be able to sing it much lower. Some of you will be able to sing it right, maybe not quite in the key it's written, but maybe quite a lot higher. Okay? So please, when you hear, there is a French version of the song, there is an English version of the song, singable translations, known translation. Even Sutherland sings it in the 1960s. The beautiful opera soprano sang it in a strange way, beautifully.
Is there a Yiddish translation?
No, actually, not that I'm aware of. That would be fun. But
Was that Joan Sutherland?
Yeah.
Wasn't she Australian?
I don't know, was she?
I think so.
Australian?
Yeah, well, that might explain it. Oh, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful, fantastic singer. But what happened with the song, that as with many other pieces, it became shallow. It's beautiful. It's sung to show off the voice, but it's also profoundly sad. It also has a lot of folk melodism in it. In the main tune, it has a connection with Russian lyrical songs, with the protyazhная songs, with stretched songs that we talked about last time. And it was done deliberately. The original poem is called in the folk manner as a folk song or something like this. It's written in the style of a folk song. So this connection, not show-offy, but the folk connection is do something like this when you sing it in public, showing your voice off, but still with the knowledge of what this is about. I just can't sing "Утопаючи в слезах," drowning in my tears in a jolly way, showing up my voice. You know, I just can't. So we will sing it one more time in a higher key. Before we do this, let me see what's happening here. You're having a discussion. The Barbara of Seville. Fascinating. Oh yeah, go up. Your visual obras. There's a whole. Alyabyev, most famous most work is Nightingale. The song became widely known. The Glinka wrote the variations. The variations, I think, are on my webpage. Liszt wrote the variations. Also, there is an Henri Vietan, who is a French modern violinist and composer. He wrote a violin variations to that, and I think a few more composers use that tune. It's been widely sung and known. But there are some other really beautiful pieces by Alyabyev, including his opera, including his ballet. And if you look for piano music, piano sonatas by Alyabyev, and play them, and then play them to someone who doesn't know who this is, see what people say. People will be saying Schumann, people will be saying Schubert, people will be saying Tchaikovsky, people will be saying Glinka, people will be saying Mozart. Because it's already kind of hinting on this romantic way of writing music, even though we are talking about very early development in music in Russia. So, good, one more time. Now, let me just see you. I would like us to try going higher. Yeah, for some of us it may be a bit too much. Let's go. Solovej, мой Solovej, голосистый Solovej. I'm just thinking whether we could sing it somewhere with people going lower and some others going higher. How is that? Solovej, da 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 di da 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 da. Basses can do da 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 da. Really low voices, you make it really a big and tired Nightingale, yeah? And we'll do the squeaky one, okay? Sorry, I thought you just know it by heart. I should show you the music. Here we go. Okay, there is a piano bit there. Second verse. Как-то бедная, как я, ночь прослушает тебя. Не смыкай Solovej, мой Solovej, голос истый. That's what they do traditionally. Голос истый, Solovej. Yeah, that was a bit messy at the end, I'm sorry, but this is what they do. I am against making it too happy. I like it like this. Голос истый, Solovej. Right? Give it a bit of depth. I could talk about this art song for ages. It has colors, it has folk elements, it has also very obvious elements of classical music, and you see that, right? You really see that it's an aria, it's almost an aria, and there are quite a few of romances, Russian art songs coming from that period of time. This is pre-Glinka. If you know Glinka, Mikhail Ivanovich Glinka, he's supposed to be the father of the Russian opera. He wrote you know, that all that stuff. He really learned from Alyabyev. He really appreciated Alyabyev, and he loved Alyabyev's music. It actually set Glinka on into a journey that he developed. Some things that Alyabyev found, the connections between folklore and classical music, he found them. He introduced them in the Russian art song, and then it carried on from there. So let's sing Solovej last time in the original key. You know how it goes? Solovej мой, just a little if you know it, just the tune. Голосистый Solovej, Solovej мой, Solovej, голосистый Solovej, Solovej мой, Solovej. Голосистый Solovej. The nightingale that flies away. Where is he flying? Okay? I hope you enjoyed this song. I really love it. And do listen to Ivan Rebrov, the man, a fantastic Russian singer. He was of Russian descent. He was born in Europe. I think he was born in Belgium. I don't know. Listen to his interpretation. It's quite amazing. And it's rarely that you hear a man singing this song. Good. So the next Russian and Yiddish sessions are on the 11th of October. I hope to see you there. And it's always nice to see you on the screen. Keep well. And thank you very much. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Thank you, Polina.
Thank you. Bye.